perfect example. The Breakfast Club is a show out of the city of New York. That is just morning. At the end of the day, the Breakfast Club is morning radio in the New York tri-state area. It became more popular. So what they did was say, okay, we're gonna see how it works in Philly. And it got a little more popular. And they said, we're gonna see how it works in DC. And then they said, okay, Chicago. What about Detroit? What about Cleveland? What about Cincinnati? What about the Nap? What about Chicago? When things become profitable, people put more money and energy. If you grow a network from the grassroots, you're not going to touch everybody. But you know where you will touch people at? You will touch people in Cleveland. You will touch people.
Okay, so
allow me to finish. Allow me to finish. Okay. You grow it organically like that. That's how you grow things. We want instant grab. We keep saying, well, okay, I'm going to start with the big boys. And you know entertainment, just like I do. And every time I've heard somebody, whether it be music, whether it be TV or anything else, who start off with the big boys, what end up happening? They get screwed. So, are you willing to grow something, or do you want instant gratification? Because instant gratification got us in the situation that we're in present.
Okay, so the only reason, and I didn't want to stop you. I just wanted to make my point before you got too far, and I kind of lost grasp of what I wanted to say. So the big thing that you said about, like, say, Breakfast Club, right? You could say that for any show that's a popular show out. You could say that about Ricky Smiley. You could say that about Steve Harvey. You could say, but for a reason. But the key is, like, cause, like, say, Ricky Smiley started in Dallas. Like, a lot of people didn't know, and it grew, and so you can say that about a lot of radio shows. But what they call that, right? When a radio show does that, they call that syndication, right?
Television too.
So now it's syndicated. So now it's syndicated in these different cities, right? So, but the difference is, for a TV show to become syndicated, they got to be on 5-6 years, something like that, or have at least 5 seasons or something, right? For them to get, so when that TV show grows, then they get on other stations, right? Then they get on these cable stations, like all those shows that we were talking about that was on regular network stations. Now, when they get on cable stations, because they syndicated, or they get on other stations that wasn't that original station, they're syndicated. So when you speaking from the radio being syndicated, they started locally, which means, they started where people wasn't paying to hear them, right? It grew, and then they put it in different cities. That's because it grew. So, we talking about a local following that became big. These TV shows you talking about, didn't nobody have to pay to watch these shows, right? So like I'm saying, once again, for these shows to start out on cable, they might not have had the same success as they did just as well if you would have had a radio station, a radio show like Beverly, and you put it out everywhere. It might not have had that immediate success because everybody might not have been ready for that at that time. And sometimes you only get one time with people, like first impression.
But here's the situation.
So the key thing with that was syndicated. I just kind of,
Okay, but you do understand, for example, BET started out as a local station in the DC area. Somehow, some way, they let a comedian, a black woman comedian named Thea Vidal, had won a top 10 show in America on a cable station. Why would you be able to replicate that success? Guess who else was on that show? Brandy. And she got a show that is in essence a cable network picked up her show. You do understand, like, WGN is a local station where I live.
Right.
TBS is a local station where you live. When things
but WGN is a station on everywhere though. Like I grew up watching WGN because that was one station everywhere. Like literally, I'm just telling you. Like you live in Chicago, but I'm telling you, like in Cleveland and Atlanta, everybody watch WGN.
You missing my point. WGN is a cable station, and it started as a cable station. But guess what? The more popular it became, the more they put it out there. When things become popular, other people invest. If you have, it is impossible to say 44 million black people, but if you got 10 million black people like Fish who watched Thea, that's when that show became popular, and that's when they would have invested more money.
Right.
See, we keep figuring out ways to lose and ways to go back to the plantation. No disrespect to you, none whatsoever. But we gotta stop figuring out ways to go back and say it might not be. Because guess what? Nobody in the history of the earth has been successful thinking, what if this don't work? Because guess what? Richard Pryor used to try to be like Bill Cosby until he said, I'm finna be me. He never said, what if this don't work? When you see all the successful people on TV get interviewed, they ask them consistently, what was your plan B? They consistently say, I didn't have one. So I don't give a damn about failing. Fuck failing. Because failure is a construct anyway. It's not for real.
Right.
Because you know what? All you realize is it didn't work that way. That's not a failure. That's a lesson. We have to stop assuming things are not going to work. And if they don't work, I'm going to come up with another idea. And
and I totally agree with that. I never was saying that, though, but I totally agree with you on all of that.
So,
I wasn't saying nothing about looking at it in that sense. And then I'll also agree with Tanya, and when she talk about we need to create our own, and that's the whole thing.
Bob Johnson did create his own.
I mean, now, he did, but I'm saying like now, we talking about now, like that was one. Like we got to create some new ones. That's that one. Like he did, and he sold it, so it ain't the same. So they feed the narrative that they want us to be on.
It's 3 other networks owned by brothers now. Aspire by Magic.
Oh yeah, I mean,
Aspire by Magic. Revolt by Diddy, and Oprah got our own joints. We gotta start supporting those joints. See, it's easy.
Definitely.
How many people even knew Magic Johnson had Aspire? And guess what? By the way,
I do. I watch Aspire.
Magic Johnson has HBCU games on his network, so they are out
there.
Are we looking for them and supporting them? Because I know about them. Show of hands, I did.
I know about them too. I know about
so we have done it. Are we supporting? Are we on Twitter?
Well, you know what the good thing,
stuff like that, talking about that, or are we on TV talking about somebody else stuff?
But the good thing, like you said, like say Aspire, right? And that's actually a good station, and they show a lot of uplifting stuff on there. They show a bunch of positive, and all of that. Like I watched a lot. I watch some of them shows on there from time to time. Mm-hmm. But that's the whole thing, though. Like I'm aware of it, but not everybody is. You know what I'm saying? That's just the whole thing.
Well, it's our job to introduce our friends and family members to these entities. And then, now that everybody who listens to this show know about Aspire, right? So now we need to get on Diddy's ass. Since you're doing all this political conversation, why you ain't got more content on your fucking station? Damn that. Let's talk about why 50 Cent had to go to ABC to put that show on TV and your black ass did.
Right.
Why didn't you put 50 on your network? Y'all got y'all issues, but everybody else, except RC said Byron Allen. We got to start shopping with each other. That's the point.
Mm-hmm.
The point in me showing the BET thing was an example, not the blueprint. It was an example. That the point I was making with the BET thing is this: instead of always turning to ABC, we could reach out to these Aspire. We could reach out to OWN. We could reach out to Revolt and start requesting things. I don't want to see 50 Cent or no other Ava DuVernay or no other big time people with shows on BET. I mean, on other stations outside of yours. Y'all need to be partnering with them. That's what I'm saying.
Mm-hmm.
We need to stand on their heads, because the blueprint has already been set. If you put quality stuff on a black-owned network, black people will support it. The blueprint is out there. Now, are we willing to follow the blueprint? Is the greatest question in the world. Because now all we have to do, because black shows working is a proven entity. That is a fact. Power, The Wire, of anything 50 Cent been touching lately. Those shows work. We know they work. Now we need to be standing on Oprah head. We need to be standing on Diddy head. We need to be standing on Magic Johnson's head. So they will do. And then Byron Allen already told you, I'm trying to put the images of my people out by me. Then we need, if we got together, Mandela, me, you talk to everybody in Georgia. You get 10,000 people in Georgia to sign a digital petition, and I get 10,000 people in Illinois to do the same thing, and we send it to Oprah, Diddy, and Magic. They're going to answer. Just like we have to start holding these politicians feet to the fire in the same manner. That's it. That's what I'm saying. I'm not saying, I didn't want to get into a conversation about if BET works or not. BET was the example of, if you put out quality, people will support it. And when people support it, we can start moving back. Because guess what? Now, I ain't got to worry about getting an acting job. Because I can get a job on OWN. I can get a job on Aspire. I can get a job on Revolt.
So anywhere Tyler Perry at.
Anywhere Tyler Perry at. Or Tyler Perry can start putting his shows on OWN. That's what I'm saying, man.
Well, he did. I mean, he do. He do. So,
the blueprint is out there. Are we willing to follow the blueprint? That's the question. See, enough of these damn conversations. We need some action now. I'm tired of talking about it, man. I am. Because the talking is pointless. If we ain't gonna do nothing. We do. I got to be telling everybody I know, hey, you saw it. When you said, A-Strap, I'm coming on tonight. What happened Thursday? I ain't trying to pat myself on the back. What happened Thursday? I had my people come mess with you. And I got to get people in there Thursday, Tuesday, Friday, and to show the wife do. And the same thing, you got to continue to support each other. People that look like me and you are not in a position to, I don't like him, therefore I'm not going to deal with him. You know, or I've actually had people tell me, "Oh, you so-called pro-black, you can so-called kiss my ass," because at the end of the day, Mandela, it ain't nobody that's walking the face of this earth that can tell you I disrespected them. Not one person. Now you might not. Now there's a whole bunch of people that don't like me, but I've never disrespected one human being that walked the face of this earth, brother. And if you don't like my methods, introduce me to another. Me and you had a 20-minute conversation. Like I said before you got on, I said we had a 20-minute conversation. He was looking at it from the Martin perspective. I was looking at it from the Malcolm perspective. But it was no angst in our conversation. Me and you, we said at the end of the day, we need to get to the mountaintop. That was our whole get down Thursday. And that's the way it
for sure.
But see, people think pro-black mean that I ain't anti-bullshit. I'm calling you on the bullshit. Now, you might not like it, but I'm going to say that's some bullshit, dog. Get the fuck out of here with that. And that's what people don't be liking, bro. Me and you done had a few conversations. We ain't got to agree. We don't ever have to agree.
I mean, but that's the beauty of it. That's the whole beauty of it, man. Exactly. It's really, because first, the whole beauty of it is getting the conversation going in the first place.
Thank you.
Right?
Thank you,
the whole beauty of it is getting people aroused and aware. You know what I'm saying? And you can take a side, or you can look at both points, or you can create your own damn point. The whole point is to wake the fuck up, see what's going on, find out some shit you didn't know, and then you